and all our distinguished members from the telecom industry present here today. It indeed is an honor for me, and I am not using that word lightly, to be present on the 43rd Foundation Day of an organization that is truly embedded into the lives of every single citizen in our country, our organization CDOT, which is part of our DNA of this institution. If you trace our organization's history, starting from building indigenous telecom technologies in 1984, to today, transforming itself into a catalyst for innovation. I've always said that we were behind the world in 4G. We walked and marched with the world on 5G. But it is due to organizations such as CDOT that today Government of India and every proud Indian can say that we will lead the world in 6G. Your innovations in 5G, in 6G, in AI, in cybersecurity, safeguarding the interests of our citizens, our disaster-resilient networks. Truly, if innovation resides in the telecom space in India, it resides within the hallowed portals of CDOT. Today's theme is beyond connectivity, secure, trusted, and intelligent communications. A topic wisely chosen, a topic that is timely, a topic that is visionary. Because the next era of telecom is not going to be defined merely by connecting people, but it will be defined by ensuring that that connectivity and the networks that we evolve are trusted, are resilient, are intelligent, and most importantly, are secure. Now, as India marches on her journey from her 75th anniversary to Viksit Bharat 2047, it is on this journey that as CDOT marches from lab to market and from research to development and globally marketing those developmental products, that the spirit of India's journey of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the spirit of India's journey of Make in India, but make for the world, will become a reality. And it is with that purpose that today, on the 43rd Foundation Day, I would like to dedicate it to my young friends seated in this auditorium. It is you that epitomize the thirst for innovation, the thirst for invention, the thirst of being able to cross boundaries with indomitable courage and capability. Out of our 1,565 large family here, over 50% of you are below the age of 30. And that is the demographic bulge and the demographic dividend that this organization enjoys. It is that youth, that Amrit Peedi, if I may say. You all are living in a very exciting age. In an age of invention where India harks back to her 2,000-year-old history of being innovative. In an age where India is producing 2 vaccines to combat COVID in the shortest period of time. In an age where India is going from the service model to the product model. In an age where India is going where no man has gone before, or no woman has gone before. Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Aditya L1 circling the sun. The first landing on the south pole of the moon, where no human has gone before, has been made possible by India. Now, those of us seated on the dais, unfortunately, and I'm using that word in quotes, quotes, unquotes, unfortunately, don't belong to your generation. That is the India that has been entrusted to you. And you have to take her to her destination, her destiny, her rightful place. And that is the Prime Minister's clarion call of Viksit Bharat 2047, ladies and gentlemen. The concept of Jai Vigyan and Jai Anusandhan lies in each one of you seated in this auditorium. And therefore, the journey that CDOT has embarked upon over the last 4 decades. Speakers before me, Upadhyay ji and Pemasani ji, have talked about that. No one could have thought that we'd break into the Club of Four. For 50 years, this Club of Four has ruled the globe. China, South Korea, Finland, Sweden. And India broke into that Club of Four, producing our own Indian 4G stack, which today is across 100,000 towers, servicing customers from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Bharuch to Tawang. And give a round of applause to yourselves, because that 4G core was invented by you. So at the heart of each one of us holding this dabba, the heart that beats inside the dabba, हृदय की धड़कन का नवाचार और अनुसंधान का श्रेय अगर किसी को जाता है तो इस कमरे में बैठे हुए मेरे CDOT के परिवार को जाता है। और उस सफर पर हमें निकलना है। 4G के स्टैक के बाद 5G का स्टैक हो, 6G के स्टैंडर्ड्स हम लिखें, और वो क्षमता आप में है। आपने पहले भी करके दिखाया है, आज भी करके दिखाया है, और आपकी आने वाले पीढ़ियां भारत का तिरंगा विश्व पटल पर गाड़ के रखेंगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास है। From the 4G core to cybersecurity, quantum key encryption, post-quantum cryptography. I'm not an engineer, but I'm learning these terms thanks to people like Amit Agarwal ji and Rajkumar Upadhyay ji. From cybersecurity to protecting people's lives, disaster resilient networks, what we inaugurated with the Home Minister, to be able to send alerts to certain geographies where there is an earthquake or a landslide. There's no other organization that could come up with that capability apart from my own CDOT. So today, when I am with you, I'd like to go back to the Prime Minister's address from the Red Fort on our Independence Day, when he talked about the Shakti ki Saptadhara, the 7 streams that will power India's strength. And I want to exhort you that those 7 strengths must be housed and become a part of CDOT's DNA. And what are those 7 strengths? Technology and innovation. And CDOT must move into the 6G space, into the AI space, quantum technology, cybersecurity, with rapidity. Not only move from research to developing products, but also marketing those products. And within the ministry, we have been spending hours on bolstering that pathway for all of you. The Prime Minister of India and the Communications Ministry is committed to putting the structures in place so that you can rise and you can shine. CDOT. C for courage. Always have that capability to strive and in a direction which has not been done before. D for disruption. Always look at what has not been done and how you can change the equation of technology across the world. O for ownership, and where you must take ownership of technology, of solutions, of deployments, and of outcomes. And finally, T for tenacity, because deep technology rewards persistence. You must always remember that research requires endurance. Engineering requires repeated refinement, and global leadership requires sustained cooperation and contribution. So when you take these 4 qualities together, curiosity gives us learning, disruption keeps us moving, ownership makes us responsible, and tenacity keeps us advancing. And therefore today, on this 43rd Foundation Day, we have come this far, but there is a 21-year target for Viksit Bharat 2047 that we have to achieve. And this Saptadhara must guide India's progress and CDOT's destiny. I'm very confident that my family present here today will lead India from an India that was Vishwa par Nirbhar to an India today that is Atmanirbhar, to a CDOT that will contribute to India tomorrow on a Vishwa Bharat par Nirbhar. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.